Well, Fox 61, the Connecticut Office of the Arts, and the Connecticut Department of Education have partnered on what we call the Connecticut Creative Futures.
We want to spread the word that there are so many opportunities for creative careers here in Connecticut. And joining us right now is teaching artist Kerry Kincy. Kerry, thanks so much for being with us on this rainy morning. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Tell us first about some of the people that you teach.
Sure. So I work in all different populations. I work with folks with dementia. I work with folks with intellectual and physical disabilities. I work with soldiers. And I work with just typically developing people. Anyone that wants to learn how to give voice to a challenge or a struggle using the language of movement and dance.
Do you just keep it with movement and dance? Do you try to incorporate other disciplines? Because I know so many different artists we've spoken to over the course of these Fridays wind up making a difference in a lot of different disciplines. Not that you have to, but I just always found it very interesting.
Of course. So I'm partial to movement and dance because I believe that our bodies and our brains hold all kinds of stuff inside that doesn't have words. There's no words for it. But I use expressive arts, music, visual arts, poetry, writing, language arts to give voice to things that sometimes seem beyond.
Well, Kerry, you were named a 2021 Connecticut Arts Hero by the state of Connecticut, the Office of the Arts. So first of all, congratulations to you on that. And were you expecting that? How did that make you feel?
Well, I wasn't expecting it. What was really beautiful was that 3 different people that don't have only worked with me separately had nominated me. So that gesture alone felt really good. To then be nominated, that was beyond what I could ever have imagined. It felt really good. It felt nice, and I think mostly for all the folks that I work with in visible populations, I felt like it was for all of us.
Looking at the website, tellingvoices.net, very beautifully arranged here. Tell us about the website and what people can find about you and about the work you do when they go on it.
Sure. So I've been doing this work throughout Connecticut for about 15 years now. And just before the whole world shut down, I opened a free center here in Middletown, Connecticut. And it provides access to space and to programming free for the community. And so for the last, I guess, 18 months now, I've kind of lost track of time. We've been providing opportunities for folks to come experience art, to create art, to participate in wellness programming free. And so part of my role in always facilitating these sorts of programs has now expanded a little into always trying to keep us free here and building relationships and getting the word out about our free center. We have a exhibition up on the wall now in our open wall series, and it's called Visible. And all of the art that's here on the walls has been submitted and to us from the community. Over 50 people submitted. And so it's beautiful, and it's all up here where folks with different disabilities have contributed, whether it's psychological or physical. So it's always humbling to see the community share their work here so that we can share.
Yeah. Kerry, what you are doing is so important to folks in the community. We're so grateful and thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. We do appreciate it.
Have a great day.
We will. You too. And remember, we are promoting careers in the arts industry. Connecticut Creative Futures also includes profiles of local artists. And just like you saw, a live arts-themed interview every Friday on the 10 o'clock news here in the Fox 61 Morning News. So no matter what kind of artist you are, you can create your own creative future. There's a website there, fox61.com/CTArts.